Okay, today we're talking about the importance of radon gas detection. So what is radon gas? Radon gas is an odorless, colorless gas that occurs naturally worldwide. So it's just part of living here on planet Earth. It is caused by the radioactive decay of uranium, which is found in all rocks and soils. Radon gas can also be found in water. Radon escapes from the ground into the air or up into your home, where it decays and produces further radioactive particles. Here are some key points to remember about radon gas. Radon gas is responsible for 21,000 deaths per year. Long-term exposure to radon gas can cause lung cancer. Children are more at risk, according to the CDC. The EPA recommends all homes be tested for radon gas. Radon gas is the second leading cause of lung cancer. Radon gas causes 6 times more deaths than house fires and carbon monoxide poisoning combined. Testing is the only way to know if you have high levels of radon in your home. So if we take a look at this radon level chart, if you will, PCI/L equals picocuries per liter. So on the low end of the scale here over on the left side, average outdoor level is about 0.4 picocuries per liter. The average indoor radon level is estimated to be about 1.3 picocuries per liter. The EPA recommends radon mitigation if you monitor levels at 2 picocuries per liter, all the way up to 4. Once you get to 4 picocuries per liter in your home, the EPA says you need to institute radon mitigation at that point. And obviously anything above 4.0 is very high and very serious, and obviously you will need to institute radon mitigation. So let's take a look at this EPA map of radiation zones here in the United States. The source and image credit for this map is EPA.gov. EPA.gov also has some great resources about radon gas and how you can mitigate for radon in your home. There's different ways of doing that. There's also different ways you can test and monitor for radon gas in your home. Again, EPA.gov is a great source for that. So you can see the red zones, considered zone 1, are the highest potential for radon gas, levels greater than 4 picocuries per liter. You get down the orange zones, that's slightly less radon gas. And then, of course, the yellow zones are sort of the lowest potential for radon gas. So here's the radon detector / monitor that I bought for my home, installing it in my finished basement. I live here in Colorado. Colorado is one of the states that has higher levels of radon gas. Keep in mind, just because your neighbor may have a radon mitigation system or high levels doesn't mean your house automatically will have high levels or vice versa. You can buy these at Home Depot, Amazon.com, eBay. There's different manufacturers. This one's quick and easy and simple to install. This runs on batteries. I'll show you that. So let's open the package, remove the radon detector, peel off the protective plastic. Batteries are in there. This one comes with batteries. You simply remove the plastic tab. You can open that if you need to replace the batteries. We don't need to, but that's where you would take the batteries out. So you can see it's on. And it's doing its calibration when you first turn it on. And it simply hangs on the wall. You can see it's got that built-in keyhole. You can put a nail or a screw in the wall, hang it on the wall in the lowest area of your house. So your crawl space, your basement, This is what it looks like on the wall. This is after day 1. It shows you your long-term average picocuries per liter and your short-term average picocuries per liter. So pretty helpful. You can also pay for those one-time tests that you send away to a lab. It's up to you. I prefer doing this real-time, constant monitoring, so you're monitoring your home 24/7 with one of these. Keep it out of direct sunlight. Try to keep it away from HVAC vents. So if you do find you have high levels and need a radon mitigation kit, you can buy them from Lowe's, Home Depot, Amazon, eBay. This one here is taken directly off of supplyhouse.com, $300. This one covers a 1,500 square foot house or area. They're quiet, basically has a little electric fan, and they hook up to some large diameter 3 or 4 inch PVC pipe that will go subgrade below your slab or your crawl space or your basement. And the fan would suck in the radon gas from underneath your slab or your crawl space or your basement. It would then discharge it to the outside of the house, either straight up through the roof or out the side of your house. Always check with your local authority having jurisdiction to see if there's any permit requirements, etc. Usually there's a manometer, some sort of monitoring device to make sure that the fan is on or to alert you if there's a problem with the electric fan. And again, remember, radon gas can migrate. So if you have high levels, maybe a month or 2 from now, the levels may go down, or vice versa. If you have low levels of radon gas now, they may go up a year from now, 3 months from now, etc. I hope this information helps you. Please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and thanks for watching.